we should be live.
It's your diary. This battle's on the verge of emergency. Calling a chemical warfare attack. Sensing fate, but the crisis that my vices will orchestrate. Cold sweats as marble pupils dilate. I could die from the weight of it all, or make it through another close call. Here's a note to myself, back to the wall. The higher you get, girl, the farther you fall. Here's a note to
All good stuff.
Alright, I'll get the rest. But I just need one more taste. One more taste. Scattered from searching for solutions, so desperate just to feel. Sold on self-prescribed pollution, just distorting what was real.
Give us a minute, we're just sharing everything out.
To anybody trickling in, welcome to part 3 of BMWF Faction Wars Round 1 between the Renegades, Dark Destiny, and Chaos Elite. We're just finishing off what we started last night with some bonus matches. We're just sharing this out while everybody, people are trickling into the show. Hey Celeste!
Hello, Celeste.
Welcome to the stream, sweetie. Add some Facebook cover, looking in the Discord.
Alright.
Inside it feels like I've been.
Hey Shadow Press, welcome to the stream.
We're going to be starting our match, our show off with the rematch between Dark Destiny and the Chaos Elite to decide the winner of yesterday's tag match.
That ended up in a draw, a tie between those two factions.
It'll be a one-fall finish traditional tag team match, other than the whole no disqualification thing. Something, but you have Messenger and Discord taken care of?
I'm in the middle of Discord. I got Facebook, Messenger, and X covered.
Hey AJ, you will be in action today.
Waking up without a name, opening my eyes, knowing nothing's gonna change. Circling
Also, one of the matches for tonight, for the bonus matches, is scheduled for more or less a celebratory congratulation match. Dark Celestial Nightmares and Ravenclaw, Jack and Andromeda U-Taker, along with Violet and Lucian U-Taker. Violet and Lucian recently getting married, as well as Jack and Andromeda.
Poison on his lips and his words mean nothing. Cold like a mountaintop.
So
Father never loved
let's
him. Mama said it's bad enough times that it's sunk in. Everybody out, that devil is coming. Promise you the world, but he's always bluffing. Before you even know it's a trap you're stuck in. He's gone like a ghost, already off running.
Vera, are you wanting to join my company with Violet?
So far below, staring up from the bottom, up from the bottom. I try to escape it, but there's nowhere to go. Staring up from the bottom, gotta get out of here. Up from the bottom.
I got it on the tiebreaker match.
Out of here.
Tiebreaker tag, one fall. And we're skipping the entrances for this match,
Yep.
since it's just a continuation of yesterday. So it would be Jose and Brandon.
And Andy and Austin. Okay, done with Discord. Hey JW, hey Patty, welcome to the stream. Hey Violet, hey Vera, hey Diamond Sky. And hey Maggie, glad you could join the show and tune in.
Lucian says that his
I
hail
just saw.
from it, yeah.
I just saw. I'm about to make that.
Vera, did you hear what I asked earlier about if you wanted to join my company for wrestling? You're gonna be releasing people and adding people too, Vera, aren't you?
Yeah, I believe so.
After the faction game?
Yes.
Technically, it would be after the supercard because the faction games are more or less to determine who gets the title matches at the supercard. So.
Okay. I'll have to write down other information that's already built into the game, like whatever. So, anyhow,
Call this
I'm
one.
about to.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to make a note. Anywho, starting off the match with Jose and Austin. Jose Blanco and Brandon Cuevas representing the Chaos Elite. Austin Bagwell and Andy Price representing Dark Destiny. Last night we had a triple threat tag inside Hell in a Cell. 2 out of 3 pin only. But it ended up being a draw between the Chaos Elite and Dark Destiny. So we are having a tiebreaker between the two in order to decide which faction gets the 3 points set for that match. Anywho. Brandon now going up against Austin, set up against the ropes, and Austin with the tag to Andy. Kick to the leg. Andy, a very efficient striker in the company, in the DWS, in this company. Very knowledgeable. Lock up. Andy twisting brainbuster onto Brandon, dropping him straight onto his head. Anywho. Ooh, some type of twisting pile driver or suplex onto Brandon, and Andy gives the tag to Austin. Stomp to the midsection, and Austin just walks right all over Brandon. Went for the pinfall and kick out at 1 by Brandon. Austin with a series of strikes. Whips him into the corner of Dark Destiny. And Austin deciding to go look for a weapon. Looks like he's going for the light tube. Shot to the midsection on Brandon. Brings him back to his feet. Lock up. Sends him back into the corner. Brandon fighting his way out of the corner. Austin going back in on the attack. Snake eyes on Brandon. Dira. Anywho. Brandon from the mid rope, a kick to the face of Austin. Now raining the left hands to the face with those punches. And then a stomp. Kip up by Austin. Brandon with the back kick to the face of Austin. Sets up the arm. Multiple stomps to the hand. Goes for a second round of stomps to the hand on Austin. Knee strike to the face of Austin, and Austin just rolls on out of the ring.
Well, I guess that's one way to announce you're expecting Andromeda.
Goodness. Oh boy. Knee shot to the face of Brandon. Went for an elbow drop, and Brandon able to get out of the way. Sends Boston into the corner of Chaos Elite. Face first into the turnbuckle pad. Stomps to the chest. Now a double foot choke by Brandon. He ain't no small man. Leaps up and then drives the knees into the throat and does a little shimmy afterwards. Goes for the cover.
Of Brandon, hello, Brandon.
Hey, Brandon. Welcome to the stream. We're doing a tiebreaker between the Chaos Elite and Dark Destiny after the result of the triple threat tag match from last night. We're trying to figure out which faction gets those 3 points on behalf of their team, on behalf of whom are left in this tiebreaker.
Andy and Austin were ahead pretty much vast majority of the match to the last 10 seconds when Jose was able to score a fall and tie things up.
Well, you can't keep it's not false that Brandon and Jose are relentless when they want something. Kick out at 2 by Jose with that pin attempt. Andy sent flying to the outside. And Brandon letting Jose deal with Andy on the outside. Jose whack-a-moling Andy with the shovel, and Andy able to get it back from him and crack him in the midsection and over the head. And Jose's been busted open. But I doubt Jose is not used to that. And Andy looks like he's going after Brandon with the shovel, too. Andy sent across the floor towards the steel barricade by Jose. Stomp to the thigh muscle. Heel DDT by Jose on Austin. Stomp to the leg again. Kip up by Andy. I don't know if he was going for some type of drop kick or something, but did not connect. Gets sent back into the ring by Jose. Hold on. Andy slammed face first onto that trash can. Stomp to the thigh muscle. And a kip up by Andy, but I don't know. Jose ends up into the steel barricade, and I don't think Andy even touched him. Andy has Jose up on his shoulders, drops him face first onto that ring apron. Andy sent back, whipped back into the ring. Jose follows. Has him by the scruff of the neck, face first into the turnbuckle pad. And interesting, Jose doing a little dance. And slams him, Andy, onto his face. With that version of the Sister Abigail. Only a 2 count. I think Andy was kicking out as Austin was coming to bust that up. Jose has Andy up. Kick to the side of the head. Drops Andy. And tag to Brandon. Tag to Austin. And Brandon decides to go and pick up that shovel. And Austin takes the opportunity to stun Jose. And then gets cracked over the head with that shovel by Brandon. Goes for the cover.
I don't get why they think hitting Austin in the head with blunt objects is going to help. It's not like there's anything in there anyway.
Well, I guess they just still want to... They think they can still do some damage. I don't know. Superman punch in the corner. Duck down. Brandon with the spear on Austin. Cover. Almost kick out. Double foot choke in the corner on Austin as Brandon is leaping up to do that double knees. Austin able to get out of the corner. Underhook suplex onto Brandon. Lock up. Austin sent back into the corner. Brandon puts him up top. Shot to the face. Another punch to the face. And a kick from Austin makes Brandon get away. Sends him into the corner. What's Austin got in mind? Bulldog off the mid rope. And deciding to taunt, which is probably not a good idea when Brandon is back in the ring. Sends him into the corner. Multiple knee lifts into the midsection on Austin.
Hey, Primetime.
Hey, Primetime. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. We're finishing up where we left off last night, as well as a couple bonus matches. Backbreaker onto Brandon. And the armbar. Tag to Andy. Andy with a series of strikes to the face. Ooh. Drops him right on the head, on the knee. Hey, Blaze. Welcome to the stream.
Blaze McCoy, welcome in.
Oh, jeez. He's like, boner matches? Boing, boing. Jeez. Oh, welcome to the show, Blaze. Knee strike to the face of Jose. And he goes to use that sledgehammer. Superman punch by Jose to Andy.
That punch was Superman.
Oh my god. Don't mind Atticus in the background with the dad jokes.
No, totally mind me.
I refuse to be ignored.
Acknowledge me.
No. You are not Roman Reigns. Anywho. Jose working on the arm, wrenching it through the ropes. Now the knee lifts to the midsection. Andy uses the momentum to slam Jose onto his face and then a tag to Brandon. Oh, damn, that elevated underhook brainbuster, and your winners of the match, gaining 3 points for the Chaos Elite, Jose Blanco and Brandon Cuevas.
So, Chaos Elite has taken every single matchup so far.
Yep, that means they are now at 9 points, while Renegades and Dark Destiny need to catch up.
There's 24 points available, you said?
Yeah, from the
So, yeah. Anyway, moving on. Here.
Okay, thank you.
It's set up.
Yeah, I know.
Set up in the order.
Yep, I know. Okay. I've got Kyle Young coming out first, then AJ, then Michael. Now hold on a moment.
Blaze. I do not acknowledge him. Wait, I just did. Dadgummit.
Now we're going back into Universe to continue where we left off last night. Representing the Chaos Elite, we have AJ. We have Kyle Young representing Dark Destiny, and Michael Nightwalker representing the Renegades.
Andromeda, quit monkeying around.
This is a triple threat KO elimination match this time. And it's showing AJ coming out first.
Diamond Sky says anyone but AJ for the win.
Of course, that's her brother. She's gonna pester him. I can do it. Coming out first, representing the Chaos Elite, F5'4", weighing 219 pounds, from Dallas, Texas, he is AJ.
Daniel Johnson, welcome in.
Welcome to the stream, Daniel. Hey Jen, welcome to the stream.
I see your face. I feel your heart beating.
Hey Jen.
Here in this place, the pain has no meaning.
Jen will be in our main event for tonight before bonus matches.
Coming out next, representing Dark Destiny, at 6'2", weighing 260 pounds, from Chicago, Illinois, Kyle Young.
In this moment here with you.
Trying to call into the
Is there anything?
other than the hot sauce.
We
pack.
take what we're given. And the sun may still rise, but your light is missing. I need to know I'm not alone. Now take it home as the night begins to fade away to yesterday. I wanna stay in this moment here with you. I wish it was clear why you had.
Welcome in, Jack.
Hey Jack, welcome to the stream.
Andromeda is currently backstage getting ready for your guys' mixed tag match later.
You are going to be in a bonus match tonight. Last but not least, representing the Renegades, at 6'2", weighing 257 pounds, from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Michael Nightwalker.
Yeah. We know exactly when that match is going to be, as I stated a long time ago. The next supercard that we hold, Shadow Press, you will get your hands on Andy Price. That's already one match that's been scheduled and set in stone for a while. Otherwise, she's gonna.
underneath the bed.
Oh well. I'm saying if she starts screaming, let her out.
All right. As I said before, it's a KO elimination in this triple threat. Boot to the face from Michael to Kyle. Michael with the elbow shots in the midsection on AJ. Grapple from behind by Kyle and elbow from in counter. Underhook DD German underhook suplex onto Michael. Kyle with a gut wrench suplex onto Michael. And AJ trying to go after Kyle. Elbow out of the corner to Kyle by Michael. Kyle with a punch to the face on AJ. Flying forearm to the back of Kyle. Maybe the back of his neck or back of his head. Excuse me. Kyle sent into the ropes. Dumped onto his head with that suplex from AJ. Now, AJ lifted up by Michael. Drops him, throw first under the top rope, and then Michael gets splattered by Kyle and having to roll out. Hip toss. Kick to the midsection. Fisherman suplex onto AJ.
Hey, Leon.
Kyle and Michael with the double team on with that DDT on AJ. And AJ looking like, what the hell? Michael set up against the ropes by Kyle. Springboard uppercut to Michael. And Michael kips up like it didn't do any damage whatsoever. And nice kick to the side of the head. Knee lip to the midsection of Michael from AJ, and AJ turns his attention to Kyle, but Kyle sends him into the ropes. Crossbody, and Michael going after Kyle. Shot to the face. An up kick to the face of Michael that gets him separation. Working on the arm. And drives the shoulder into the mat. And AJ with the spear on Kyle. Gets a drop kick from Michael. And then a stomp. And then a knee drop to the back. AJ whipping to the ropes. That drop kick did not do any connects. But that Hurricane Rana on AJ did for Michael. Kyle scoops him up, but nice counter into the DDT for Michael. Kick in the midsection. Drives him face first into the mat. Now turns his attention into AJ, and AJ with a suplex onto Michael. Knee shot to the side of the face. Goes to the elbow drop, and Michael able to get out of the way. Drops Michael, throw first onto the top rope, getting fired up. Kyle getting back into the ring, and Kyle and Leon, welcome to the stream. If I miss saying hello. You will be in action tonight. Michael splayed out as Kyle and AJ battling it out inside the ring. AJ driven on the top of his head, and he has been eliminated for the Chaos Elite. It is down to Dark Destiny and the Renegades with Kyle and Michael. First matchup the entire time of this three-way battle that the Chaos Elite have not gotten the points. Just shows that Dark Destiny and Renegades are not going down without a fight. Heel DDT onto Michael. Kyle climbs up top. Flying elbow drop. Kyle flips Michael over. Oh, Michael shimmies through the legs. And springboard moonsault connects onto Kyle. Flying crossbody onto Michael. Elbow shot, a drop to the chest. Kick to the back. And Michael was a hell of a surprise for Kyle with that hurricane, like that Hurricane Rana or head scissors. Shot to the midsection. Takedown into a submission from Kyle. But Michael able to get out of it. You don't want to be trying to pass out from the pain or anything. Michael, drop throw first onto the top rope. Knee shot to the thigh muscle, multiple knee strikes. Michael staying in this as best he can, pulling himself up by the ropes. Gets whipped chest first into the rope, his corner. Driven head first onto the mat, but not knocked out. Shot to the face. Interesting transition into dropping down on the knee of Michael Nightwalker. Went for the flying elbow, and Michael rolls out of the way. Kick to the midsection by Kyle, though. Grapple from behind. Sends Michael into the ropes. Flips him over with some type of suplex. And Michael sent face first into the turnbuckle pad. Chop to the chest. Multiple chops to the chest. And Michael drops down in the corner. Eats boot washes to the face from Kyle. And Michael again, when Kyle was trying to grapple from behind, Michael was able to shimmy through the legs and try and get in some offense. And that light tube busted over the back of Michael Nightwalker. Kick to the midsection. Michael with the shot to the midsection return. And that is it with that stunner. Your winner of the match, getting the points for the Renegades, Michael Nightwalker. That'll be 2 points for the Renegades.
Much needed points for the Renegades.
Yep, Dark Destiny still behind with not on the board. But we still have a couple 3 more matches in order for them to get some points on tonight's show. Chaos Elite and the Renegades tied for the vote, but Michael able to get the win. And Tiffany, if you end up watching this, I will make that change to your last name to Caliber in the game. I'll make sure to do that. We've got in this triple threat 2 out of 3 KO this time. Angelina Devereaux for Dark Destiny, Melina for the Chaos Elite, and Tiffany Sky Caliber for the Renegades. What do y'all got? Place your bets in the chat.
You ready?
It's the blue bar hasn't shown.
Click X.
Oh, okay. Coming out first for the Chaos Elite, at 5'4", weighing 120 pounds, from Wichita, Kansas, Melina.
Turns out the villain is me.
Pessimistically, I'm narcissistic, meaning link is in my bio and you all can click it. I only know I'm gifted based on the likes that I get. The dopamine inside my system, it don't know the difference between the clout and love. I'm never down when you're swiping up, and when it's dark, sing a face to lighten up. I think I'll never get the hang of this shit if I'm suppressing misery through all the bragging and shit. Wait, this is what I wanted, this is what I wanted. Sitting in the meeting, getting judged upon my numbers, yeah. It's ironic, all the numbers we be crunching when really very few of us is keeping it.
Hey, Jamar. Coming out next for the Dark Destiny. At 5'8", weighing 144 pounds, from your darkest fears, Angelina Devereaux.
It's hard to hide, I don't care. Recall a moment when I made you smile just because, and that's where I'll be with my crooked halo above. Our crooked halos, a fallen angel and the devil's son. Our crooked halos, I'm falling anyone. Seems like forever that
Yeah, girl. Nothing means nothing. And nothing's gonna stop me.
Coming out last but not least for the Renegades. At 5'10", weighing 154 pounds, from Brooklyn, New York, Tiffany Sky Caliber.
You wanna get on this A-team, living to the extreme. I like me on caffeine, league of its own esteem. Then let me hear you scream. Catch me on that live stream, like it like a damn meme. Because I am the cream of the crop. Watch me rise to the top. Watch me size up the comp. Watch my eyes as I drop. Almost forgot to pop and lock. Pop that ass and back it up. All the cops say lock her up, but I can't stop. I only level. Star power in my bag and it's heavy as book. Baby, don't break a stare. Watch me as I rise up. Super future got my back and I know you can't stand it. This kind of shit though, you can't plan it.
Representing the Renegades and married to the one and only JW Caliber.
Play that beat back again. I am the creme de la creme. Write it down, take notes. Where your pen? Where your pen? Creme de la creme. Repeat it again. Repeat it.
All three ladies are ready. This is 2 out of 3 knockouts. Lena with a quick cover on Melina. 2 count only. Kick out by Melina. Lena with the punches to the face. Scoop slam into the corner on Tiffany. Turns her attention to Melina. Elbows to the midsection from Melina. Tiffany with a springboard senton that did not connect as Lena gets sent flying out of the ring by Melina. Yes, I know it's a mouthful, but it's a tongue twister, but I gotta pay attention to make sure not to get them confused. Tiffany, the momentum driving her onto her face, knee drop to the back of the head. Hurricane Rana from Tiffany, and now Tiffany having to deal with Lena, who sends her face first with a snake eyes, and Melina, DDT on Lena.
Angelina, that is what was in the file that Lita gave me on Discord that I downloaded.
Melina has a hold of Lena. Set up in the powerbomb position. Powerbombs her on the apron and then whips her head first. Then turns her attention to Tiffany. Sends her into the ring. Lena sends Melina into the ring. And Tiffany was maybe going for a head scissors. I'm not sure. Lena ended up going after Melina and sending her out of the ring. Lena winds up that arm of Tiffany's. The momentum sending her onto her head. Covered by Lena on Tiffany. Busted up by Melina.
Alright, AJ.
Cover. And that's supposed to be knockout. Hold on a moment, everybody.
What? No, it's just pin only.
Damn it, it's supposed to be 2 out of 3 KO.
Oh well, just keep going.
Okay. Lena with a cover on Melina. Drop down. Leapfrog. Nice belly to belly on Melina. Cover on Lena by Tiffany. Kick out. Melina with the sledgehammer. Shot to the midsection on Tiffany. Takes a shot at Lena, who now rolls out of the ring. And Melina going to town with that sledgehammer on Tiffany. But Tiffany had enough of that. Some type of fisherman suplex. Dumping Tiffany under her head as Lena comes in with the trash can. Cover. And busted up by Angelina. And Melina making her pay with that kick to the face. Shot to the back on Tiffany. And nice counter with a shot to the face as she's being lifted up by Melina. Dragon twist, cutter. Kick out by Tiffany with that attempt at a fall. Lena gets caught. And an uppercut punch to the face of Lena. And Tiffany capitalizes, goes through the cover on Melina, who kicks out at 2. Poison Rana on Lena. Nice series of strikes and then a clothesline by Melina on Tiffany. Melina going up top. Double foot stomp onto Tiffany. Hip toss. Melina has a hold of Tiffany. Pump handle brain buster. And then gets a code breaker from Lena. Tilt the roll backbreaker by Lena. Lena going for a fall. But this apparently this didn't it doesn't accept submissions. Tiffany with the cover. Tiffany with the springboard punch to the face of Melina. Grabs the shovel. Whack-a-mole's Lena over the head. Cover by Lena. Kick out by Tiffany. And Lena able to dodge that super kick. Nice headlock driver. Dragon twist cutter by Tiffany. Kick out by Lena at 2. Tiffany with the cover. And busted up by Melina. And Melina, with that punch, stops Tiffany from doing a headlock driver on Lena. Tiffany whipped into the ropes. Shot to the midsection by Melina. Headlock driver. Tiffany with the cover. And kick out. And now Lena taking advantage. Kick out by Tiffany. Lena traverses the ropes. Nice arm drag on Melina. Tiffany going to the outside. Melina rolling to the outside. Action on the outside. Melina going for a cover on Lena. First fall going to Melina for the Chaos Elite. Melina sent back into the ring by Tiffany. Roundhouse to the midsection on Melina. Lena with the poison Rana onto Tiffany. But turns her attention to Melina, and Tiffany rolls out. Lena dumps her onto her head and cover. And it's a tie between Dark Destiny and Chaos Elite. Nope. Lena has a hold of Tiffany. Head scissors. And Melina going after Lena. Lena fighting back with the elbow shots in the midsection. Springboard shot to the back of Lena's head by Tiffany. DDT, leaping DDT onto Tiffany by Melina. As Lena is catching her breath on the outside. Tiffany sent flying out of the ring. Salida del Sol onto Melina. Lena goes back into the ring. Grabbing that barbed wire bat. And Lena with the whack in the back of Tiffany. And then goes after Melina. Able to counter with that Irish whip. Looked like she was maybe going for a senton or something. And Melina able to dodge and get out of the way. Lena sent back into the ring. And Tiffany using the sledgehammer not only on Lena, but on the damn referee. Well, it's not people like Super Nacho or anything like that, so it's like, who cares? Melina with the trash can over the head of Lena. What's Melina got in mind? Oh, out the back is Lena. Kick to the back of the leg. Lena dropped throw first onto the top rope by Melina. Locks up with Tiffany. Nice side slam by Melina. Lena with the elbow shots in the midsection of Melina. Drop kick to Lena. Dropping her onto the mid rope. Then a headlock driver onto Melina. Melina rolling out of the ring. Sledgehammer shots to the back of Melina. Tiffany with the cover. And it's a three-way tie between all three factions. Tiffany with the head scissors onto Lena. Locks up with Melina, and Melina sends her into the corner. Misses with whatever she had in store for Tiffany. Tiffany getting out of the corner. Sends her into the ropes. Nice Hurricane Rana onto Melina. Drags her away from the ropes. As Lena's doing a little shimmy. Jawbreaker onto Lena. Tiffany sends Lena into the ropes. Dragon twist cutter. Goes for the cover. And busted up by Melina. Melina has a hold of Tiffany. Side cutter, a neck breaker onto Tiffany, who rolls out. Lena now going after Melina. Hip toss onto Lena. Melina with the cover. And that's another fall, taking the lead for the Chaos Elite. You got less than 35 seconds in this matchup. Guess it's an Iron Man. and Tiffany tying things up for the Renegades.
If this ties, just do a rematch right away and one fall to a finish it. Or not, because it was a two-way tie, so yeah.
So now we have to do
Yeah.
tiebreaker.
Give me a minute.
And then we got a deathmatch arena outside of universe.
Yeah. I can do something real quick. Because there's only 7 matches on this. So just add an 8th match. And then I can just put Tiffany and Melina back on the show.
I don't know if I have one.
Just do that for the tiebreaker. Kind of the reason why I've been keeping the shows not a full 9 matches, just in case we have to do any tiebreakers and add stuff on like this. Alright, so up next we got TJ Toad versus Jake Bagwell versus Leon Young.
Okay. Now I'll switch back to that match. Melina and Dark Destiny were tied for the votes. But we will have a tiebreaker between Melina and Tiffany. Okay. Before the tiebreaker, we go on to our next matchup. We've got TJ Toad representing Chaos Elite, Jake Bagwell with the Renegades, and Leon Young with Dark Destiny. What do y'all got?
Stop.
Coming out for the Chaos Elite at 6'5", weighing 275 pounds. From the Mushroom Kingdom, or Sacramento, California, the Blue Toad, TJ Toad. Coming out for the Renegades, at 6'5", weighing 290 pounds. From Houston, Texas, Jake Bagwell. And last but not least, for Dark Destiny, at 5'11", weighing 195 pounds, from Chicago, Illinois, Leon Young.
Oh, right.
I've been told the same old, don't step out, don't test the mold. We know you're Kanye, we know you so much better than you know yourself. To the ones that won't engage me, and the same try and engage me, but I can't sit still or I won't be tame when the lights go out, but I know you're out of them. Spend a lifetime to watch you die. I will dance with the devil till there's no songs left. So do you see me? Do you see what I've become? I'm not the same beast, no. I leave a scar on all I touch. You think you know me now? Is it better than I know myself? I know it hurts like hell.
Leon hyped up for this matchup.
You don't know me, you cannot hold me. The path I'm on, no fit the old me. I bear my soul as I keep evolving, and I chase these twists for blood. Still and real, young, no sin, no gold. Trust no fool, and you won't get sold. Never fear the dark, no, it just became when the last go.
You did, Kyle. I just haven't gotten around to downloading it yet.
Lock up. TJ sent into the corner. Neckbreaker onto Jake by Leon. TJ with a knee strike into the midsection. Holy moly, is that Mondo? Oh, now I just realized. Mondo, welcome to the stream. Long time no see. It's been a while. Former member of the roster. It's definitely been a while. Good to see you, Mondo. I'll bet it's kept you busy, Mondo. Anywho, back to the action. Jake lifting up TJ, backbreaker. Multiple, then tosses TJ across the ring, turns his attention to Leon. Back first into the corner, tosses him across the ring. Jake into the ropes. Big old splash on TJ. Able to turn his attention right quick to Leon, but Leon was shot to the midsection. TJ goes after Jake. Launches him into the air and has him land on his back, and then gets taken down by Leon, who ends up following him out to the outside. Jake tossing Leon overhead. Then TJ going after him. Sends Jake across the floor. Leon with a series of kicks and strikes onto Jake. And then TJ wanting to get into the fight, and Leon at first wasn't having it. Now Jake sends TJ back into the ring to follow after Leon. TJ sent to the ropes. Bell clap to the sides of TJ's head as Jake catches him with a grapple. Hammerlock, Russian leg sweep by Leon on Jake. Then a German suplex on TJ. Gut wrench suplex onto TJ and drop kick to Jake, knocking him down by Leon. Leon dropped with the snake eyes. TJ sends Jake into the ropes and then an elbow to the face. And then TJ turns his attention to the Leon with the punches, then the clobbering blows to the back. Leon coming in with the sledgehammer as TJ is posing with his foot on the back of Jake, and Leon takes him down. Multiple stomps to the hand. Jake with the barbed wire bat to the head of Leon, then gets knocked down by TJ. In a leaping neck breaker like the Rough Rider. Poison Rana by Leon onto Jake. Jake with the double backbreakers and then slams him down. Grapple from behind. Leon with a elbow shot to the face of Jake. TJ goes after Jake. Pendulum slam. That was a missile. I think I got it. Shot to the back on Leon. Jake spins him around from the powerbomb position and slams him down. TJ dropped throw first under the top rope by Jake. Show of power by Bagwell. Showing him the sights and lets him drop face first. As Leon coming in with the shovel. Knocked out of hand by Jake. Leon slammed face first onto the turnbuckle pad. TJ shot to the back on Jake. Toe driver. As Jake rolls out, submission applied onto TJ. This is pin only for this matchup. So wears down TJ, but TJ luckily able to be in a match that's pin only. Leon dropped throat first onto the top rope by Jake. Kip up by Leon. Claymore kick to the face, and it's a one fall for Leon Young for Dark Destiny. Nice rolling power bomb onto TJ from Leon. Knee lifts to the midsection on Jake. TJ has him up had Leon up in the electric chair, slams him onto his back, and then gets knocked down by Jake. Kick to the midsection on TJ. Before Jake could follow up, Leon going after Jake. TJ going after Leon. Now Leon's up against the ropes. TJ going after Jake, tosses him and has him landing on his back with the rolling out of the ring. And then Leon slammed against the ropes by TJ. Leon dropping TJ face first onto the knee. Has the trash can, but changes his mind about utilizing it. TJ has a hold of Leon. Driver. Goes after Jake, and it looks like a reverse slammer. And that, I guess, got a knockout. Excuse me a moment. I gotta take a drink of water.
Oh, look at that. She's getting all choked up. Leon Young scoring the victory.
Congratulations to Leon Young.
Alright, so we're gonna go into this tiebreaker real quick before we move on to the Iron Woman match outside of Universe mode.
Leon getting 5 points for Dark Destiny. This will decide who gets those 3 points, the Renegades or Chaos Elite.
What's the score right now?
Renegades at 2, Dark Destiny at 5, and Chaos Elite in the lead with 9.
And the last match is the last Iron Woman. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the deathmatch arena, yeah.
Yeah.
We've got Melina representing Chaos Elite and Tiffany representing the Renegades in this tiebreaker. They tied up at 2 apiece in that triple threat that included Angelina Devereaux for Dark Destiny. Dark Destiny has another opportunity after this in order to get some points on the board. Even if you don't win the battle today, in the overall battle, it's all about overall points by the end of the tournament in order to determine who advances and who continues on to get them.
Not the end of the tournament, babe. At the end of the first round.
End of the first round. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The end of the tournament would determine the winner.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. At the end of, I'm sorry, I got confused. The end of round 1, we will figure out the top 4 who will advance into round 2.
Yeah, like I said before, each team will fight twice. So.
In order to try and gain points.
I would have each team fight each other at least once, but that would take for fucking ever.
Yeah, true. Flipped up by Molino. Overhead suplex.
I've already decided if there are more than 4 teams in the top 4, like if there's like a tie between certain teams, and those teams will just immediately go into a tiebreaker matchup between each other.
Okay.
So say if Chaos Elite, Dark Destiny, Renegades, and CNA Corp all get in the top 4, but then fucking Circle of 7 is tied with one of those 4 teams, then the team that they're tied with, they would just face off in an automatic tiebreaker round, with the winner of that round basically taking the last spot.
Hey, Jose, welcome to the stream.
So yeah, we have ways to determine tiebreakers for this crap.
Mm-hmm. Skip up by Tiffany. Sends Melina into the ropes. Dragon twist, cutter.
Why the hell does Tiffany and Melina both look like they could cosplay as knockoff Kiss band members?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Melina has the star look on her face, and then Tiffany has the
face paint.
Face paint that could.
Oh boy. Anywho. Submission applied onto Tiffany. Well, it looks like Tiffany got a fall already. Pinfall attempt. Kick out by Melina.
Right now,
by
in this
Tiffany.
matchup, Jose Chaos Elite is sitting at 5 points.
Well,
It's
9 points total right now.
or 9 points, yeah.
Yeah, and 5 points
For Dark Destiny.
Destiny and 2 for Renegades. So this matchup gives Tiffany an opportunity to add on more much needed points for the Renegades.
Mm-hmm.
Tiffany driven face first into the floor. Cover.
But again, Jose, as I said,
Kick out
the
at 2.
points you have today don't even matter. What matters is how many points you have after your second matchup. You could get all the points in the world today for this round and then fall flat on your face the next matchup and still not make it. So what really matters is what you all have after you fight twice.
Dragon twist cutter by Tiffany. Kick out by Melina. Stomp to the arm. Kick to the midsection by Tiffany. Hey, Paul.
What's going on, Paul?
Aw, Paul just realized Mondo's here. Melina swinging that barbed wire bat, getting in some damage. Now going for the cover.
Nice to see you again, Mondo, by the way.
Soledad del Sol onto Melina. Cover. And that is it. Getting the points for the Renegades is Tiffany Sky Caliber.
So it's
Give me a moment to figure it
should
out.
be 9 to 5 to 5.
Yep. Chaos Elite still ahead at 9 points. Renegades and Dark Destiny tied at 5 apiece.
The last match is worth 5 points, so if Renegades or Dark Destiny win, they will overtake the Chaos Elite for the matchup. And obviously, a Chaos Elite wins, then they just win. So.
Forgot to close that poll. Now I did.
I got Jade, Jen, and Whisper
Yep.
for
the death match.
Yep.
Hold on a moment as I set up our final originally scheduled match before bonus matches.
Skip into the next.
Yep.
And since we're finishing this one tonight, I'm probably going to move the next show to either Saturday or Sunday sometime.
Okay.
Unless you want to do the next show is scheduled tomorrow.
No, I do not. Actually, it'll give me time to do extra prep if I need to. Not that one. The Desert Match Arena. What's right? Iron Man. Death Match.
Jade, Jen, Whisper is how I set it up. Here.
Don't.
You need to turn on entrances.
Oh, I almost. Okay, let me see. Entrances on. Okay. Let me quickly do the poll. Okay. Our final originally scheduled matchup from this battle is inside our deathmatch arena. It will be an Iron Woman match, pin sub only. We've got Jen Richards representing Chaos Elite. We've got Jade Bagwell representing Dark Destiny, and Whisper Bagwell representing the Renegades. There we go.
Trade a pain to live, now I'm at alone. Hope the casket silk will stop the cold. Touch the roses to the edge of your breath. Throw them to the void where
Coming
I
out
finally
first,
rest.
representing Dark Destiny. At 5'10", weighing 206 pounds, from Biloxi, Mississippi, Jade Bagwell. Coming out for the Chaos Elite. At 5'10", weighing 141 pounds, from Nashville, Tennessee, Jen Richards. Representing the Renegades. Coming out at 5'10", weighing 206 pounds, from Texas, Whisper Bagwell.
Run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down. Go and tell that long-tongued liar. Go and tell that midnight rider. Tell the rambler, the gambler, the backbiter. Tell him that God's gonna cut him down. Tell him that God's gonna cut him down. Well, my goodness gracious, let me tell you the news. My head's been wet with the midnight dew. I've been down on bended knee, talking to the man from Galilee. He spoke to me in a voice so sweet.
If you hear any meowing, it's the littlest of the kitties.
He called my name and my heart stood still when he said, John, go do my will. Go tell that long-tongued liar. Go and tell
She's
that
getting attention from Daddy.
liar. Tell the rambler, the gambler, the backbiter. Tell him that God's gonna cut him down. Tell him that God's gonna cut him down.
I'm coming to watch the wrestling people, princess.
This is an Iron Woman match inside our deathmatch arena. Jen already going for a cover on Whisper. Kick out at 1. Interesting. Whisper and Jade being in this matchup. Former tag team partners. Jade partnership ended badly, especially now with Jade hooking up with Austin Bagwell, now married to him. So it's kind of a way of Whisper to get in some shots at Jade if she wants to, you know. All three ladies battling on the outside. Whisper with a sleeper on the Jade. And Jen busts it up, not wanting Whisper to get a fall for the Renegades. You gotta get the falls in this matchup as well as stop your opponents from doing the same. Overhead belly to belly by Jade onto Jen.
Need to fix the logos on the side of this arena before the next time we use it.
Oh, okay.
They need to be bigger and more stretched out like on the other one is.
I had problems doing that the last time, but I guess I'll have to figure it out.
We figured it out for the other arena, didn't we? So I told you all you have to do is just do the group image thing.
Then I'll fix it by Saturday.
Well,
If
I'm not doing a this
match
arena. I'm not doing this arena for the next show because I'm going to be alternating between this and
the barbed wire steel cage. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Got it. Okay. So barbed wire steel cage is probably gonna be on Saturday.
more than likely, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
And we can just check over that and see if anything needs fixed for logos or...
Got it. Swinging neck breaker by Jade onto Whisper. And Jen gets sent flying out of the ring by Jade. And then she turns her attention, Whisper turns her attention to her. Jade with Whisper with a series of kicks and knee shots onto Jen, then gets dumped under her head with that German suplex by Jade.
Yeah, you've missed a lot, Mondo. My daughter Andromeda got married to Tiny's son Jack. Celeste, as she told you, is engaged to
Be married and pregnant.
to Ripper's son DJ. Lots of little ones born since the last time we saw you.
Yeah, other than Andromeda, Atticus and I have a 5-year-old son, too.
I think he's been around when Ezra was born. It hasn't been that long, I don't imagine.
I thought we were doing, like, TWS timeline.
Yeah, but he was still around in the DWS when Ezra was born. Last time we saw Mondo...
Well, that is true.
Yeah, so he's been around when Ezra's been here, so... Hey, Tiny.
Hey, Tiny. Dark Terrence, welcome to the stream.
Hey, Terrence. Onyx, what are you doing? Oh, she's trying to get after a bug over there.
Yeah, I think he was born like 2 years ago. I'm just having issues with now the age and shit. Because I thought we were doing game age.
Yeah, I know.
Anywho.
I am saying.
Yeah, he's been around him though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Anywho.
Stop losing your marbles. I've already lost my own.
I can't help it. Sorry. Jen coming in with the barbed wire bat as Jade has Whisper in a submission. Went for a cover on Whisper and busted up by Jen. Cover. Kick out at 2 by Jade. Spin kick by Jen on Whisper. Then a hip toss on Jade as she was going after Jen. Anywho.
Over there messing with crap, and as soon as I move and look at her, she just looks at me like, I'm not doing nothing. I'm innocent.
I'm a good girl. Takes after her dad. Jen slamming Whisper onto the back of her head. Hello, Casper. Oh, kick to the face of Jen. Whisper going for the cover. Busted up by Jade. DDT onto Jen by Jade. Cover. Busted up by Whisper. Kick to the face. Cover on Jade and busted up by Jen.
As I stated earlier, whichever lady wins this matchup will win the match for their team. Jade Bagwell scoring a point first.
For Dark Destiny. Flatliner into the Fujiwara armbar onto Jen by Jade. Aww. Casper being all loving to Onyx. Aww. Giving her a grooming and giving her kisses.
No, but we know how this starts. She's gonna be doing this, and then she's gonna get irritated at him after a while.
And be like,
they're gonna start fighting with each other. She's even start running around like a crackhead because she gets all excited. So yeah.
oh boy. Anywho. Whisper slamming Jade face first into the corner. Jen with a shot to the back on Whisper. Ooh, nice. Pele kick by Jen, and then a knee lift to the making Whisper roll out, and then a knee lip to Jade cover. Almost, only a 2 count.
Jade got another fall. Didn't see against who or how.
All I know is that one of them was from on Jen.
Oh.
The look, I like the look on his face, like, what the hell? And that's another fall for Jade Bagwell. Ringboard elbow to the forearm to the face of Jen Richards. Shot to the midsection on the return trip from the ropes for Jen. Whisper comes in with a back end with the steel chair. And Jade gets cracked over the head with the steel chair by Whisper. Cover. And that's a fall for Whisper for the Renegades. Jade has her on the has Whisper on the ring apron, and Jen's like, I'm not out of this just yet. Stuns Whisper. And now Jade has her and dragging Jen from the ropes. Must have knocked her down. Went for submission and busted up by Whisper.
Yes, Tiny, Leon is on the same team as Kasara.
Yep. Leon and Kasara have already had their matches. Kasara last night and Leon tonight.
For the most part, I tried to make sure I was able to team people up with their tag teams as best as possible and their mixed tag partners as best as possible. With the exceptions of a few people, being Paul teaming with Mr. U here when he normally teams with Desolation, but either way, people are teaming with people that they have teamed before or are currently still teaming with here in the company. So
Whisper and Jade and
plus I couldn't pass up the opportunity to have Heaven and Hell put together for this faction.
Oh, fourth fall for Jade, making Whisper tap out. Jen's still fighting to get a fall for the Chaos Elite. Whisper has Jade up. Knee shot to the face. Now the cover. Jen with the barbed wire bat. Taunting, changes her mind about utilizing it more. That spin kick didn't do anything. Northern Lights suplex by Jade. Turns her attention to Jen as Whisper rolls out. Jen gets a drop, throat first under the top rope. Knee dropped to the arm.
Jade seemingly on a mission here tonight.
Yeah, trying to really take out the competition. Whisper with a cover on Jade. Springboard maneuver, elbow to Jen by Whisper. Whisper utilizing that barbed wire bat, knocking down, hitting Jen. Then the pump kick to the face, knocking Jen down. In comes Jade. Multiple kicks, up kicks to the face of Jen by Whisper.
Jen should have came into this match trying to capitalize on the tension between Whisper and Jay, but it's looking like Jade's not letting any of that get to her today.
Nope, she's on a mission to get the points for Dark Destiny.
Which, I mean, makes sense. You get suspended for so long and all that crap, you're going to have pent up rage and aggression. Because from what I've noticed, at least 3 of Jade's 4 falls have been against Whisper. So she's been, for the most part, trying to target her former tag team partner here in this matchup. Whisper, by the way, scoring another fall on Jade. Has her up on her shoulders.
Knee shot to the face. And pinfall attempt busted up by Jen. Then a DDT on the Whisper. Jen going for a cover. And she's on the board for the Chaos Elite. Boot to the face, knocking down Jade, and Jade having to roll out. And then Whisper just chucking that chair at the face of Jen. Knee strike to the face. Jen able to wind up that arm and the momentum slamming down Whisper. And now utilizing that barbed wire bat, whack-a-mole her. Jen with the cover. And busted up by Jade.
Jade tried using that steel chair on Whisper, but Whisper able to elbow it out of her hand and then springboard forearm for a cover, and Whisper scored a third fall.
Whisper trying to not only catch up but surpass Jade Bagwell. Pele to the head, face of Whisper.
Boot to the face, Jen going for a cover. Jen with her second fall. Whisper trying to go for a spinning forearm, gets caught by Jen. Boot to the face, sledgehammer to Jade. Jade going for an armbar. Whisper there quickly to break it up, though. Jen rolling out of the ring. Jade down on the mat, covered by Whisper for a 3 count. Whisper ties it up.
It's now a two-way tie between Dark Destiny and the Renegades. And with the tension between these former tag team partners, yeah, I'm not surprised. Jen needs to get to getting if she wants to get them points for the Chaos Elite, though. Cover by Jade. Kick out by Jen.
Jade rolling herself over to the apron after that drop kick by Whisper. Boot to the face by Jen, going for a cover.
And Jade busting it up at 2. And Jen slamming Jade's head multiple times onto the mat. Oh, jeez. Jade chucking that sledgehammer at the face. That sledgehammer or that barbed wire bat at the face of Jen, and Jen having to roll out.
It was the sledgehammer.
It was a sledgehammer. Okay. Jade with that Fujiwara armbar on Jen, and Jen having to tap. Jade able to break the tie and be at 5 falls. Nice takedown by Jen. Lock up. Jade with a kick to the midsection. Interesting double team by the former tag team partners with that suplex. And then Whisper turns on Jade. That didn't last long. Nice.
Lasted long enough for Whisper to get Jen staggered.
And it's now a tie once more between Jade and Whisper. Cover by Jen. And she's now at 3 falls. Superwoman punch. And Jade with the suplex onto Whisper. Whisper sent blind to the outside. Cover on the outside. And busted up by Jen. Face buster onto Jade. Cover. And only a 1 count. Busted up by Whisper. Jade fighting off Jen. Gets into a lockup with Whisper. Whisper with the Russian leg sweep. Jen with that spin kick misses. Irish whipped Whisper, but then Jade has a hold of Jen, and Jen slams Whisper and Jade's heads together, and then gets clotheslined by Jade.
Hello, Celine. Welcome in.
Hey, Celine. Good to see you, sis.
Just the look on Casper's face, how he has one eye open and one eye halfway closed, and just looks like he's mean mugging all.
Oh boy.
He looks all grumpy.
Oh.
Cover by Jen, broken up by Jade.
It's not that Jen's not trying, but yeah. Jade and Whisper seem a little bit more on the ball and extra aggressive in tonight's matchup.
Well, I mean, you'd have to imagine why.
Well, I know
Seeing
why.
each other in the match is going to bring out the hatred in each other, and Jen is just stuck between a rock and a hard place, having to deal with the aggression of the two.
Yep.
Like I said earlier, Jen should have used their hatred towards each other to her advantage, but she hasn't exactly done that.
Jade's busted up that tie, eats a knee strike from Whisper, who goes for the cover. And ties things back up at 6 balls apiece. Whisper raining the punches on the face of Jade. Jen gets tripped up by Jade. Whisper dumped under her head by Jade, who now grabs the sledgehammer, teeing off on Jen. Jen dropping down on Jade, slamming her head multiple times. Jawbreaker on Jade by Jen. Whisper comes back into the ring, grabbed from behind.
Little less than 2 minutes remaining in the matchup.
That's all Jen has in order to try and surpass Jade and Whisper. And Jade busting up a pin attempt. Jen tripped up by Jade after the return trip to the ropes. Jen out of the ring. Whisper still in it. Face first into the turnbuckle pad. Chop to the chest. Boot to the midsection. Shot to the midsection on Jen on the return trip by Whisper. It looked like a punch to the face, and then she just chucks that barbed wire bat at Jen. Jade now with the Fujiwara armbar and it breaks the tie once again. Less than 45 seconds on the clock in this matchup. Northern Lights suplex into a cover. And she's two falls above Whisper Bagwell. Jade whipped into the ropes. Eats a Pele kick from Jen. Jen going for a cover. And she ends up at 4 falls. But your winner of this matchup, getting the points for Dark Destiny, Jade Bagwell. So at the end of this battle, winning the match, we have our winner of tonight's battle being Dark Destiny at 10 points, Chaos Elite at 9, the Renegades at 5.
Alright, so for the bonus match that we have the mixed tag first, I believe. Yep. So, play. Where's the mixed mayhem?
Oh, the 2 out of 3 mixed tag at the top. That's what I did. Celestial Nightmares first, and then Ravenclaw. For our first bonus match, we have Lucian and Violet Utaker representing Celestial Nightmares versus Ravenclaw, Andromeda, and Jack Utaker. 2 out of 3 pin and submission. Coming out first at 5'8", weighing 136 pounds. Probably have to make it Hearts Unknown, because that's where Lucian was from. And her husband, Lucian Utaker and Violet Utaker, recently married. Both from Parts Unknown, with Lucian's responsibilities probably a good thing that they're from Parts Unknown. They are Celestial Nightmares.
Hey, Michael.
Hey, Michael. Welcome to the stream. And their opponents. Originally from Asgard, residing in the bayous of New Orleans, Louisiana, Andromeda Utaker, formerly known as Andromeda Black, and her tag team partner, originally from the outer circle of hell, now residing in the bayous of New Orleans, Louisiana, Jack Utaker. Together, they are Ravenclaw.
But under your spell, I'm still believing. And there's no divine, no separation.
Starting off with the ladies, Andromeda and Violet. So this is basically a family affair with this mixed tag. My daughter and my niece and my two godsons. Gotta love it. Andromeda's like, whee! Being tossed over her head by Violet. Oh, jeez. Grab her from behind, shot to the back. Andromeda set into the ropes and nice twisting maneuver onto Violet by Andromeda. Andromeda kicked the midsection. Shot to the face, knocks Violet down. Shot. Elbow to the face on Violet. Drop kicks Violet onto the mid rope. Nice swing around maneuver through the ropes. Now Violet trying to fire back. Cover. Kick out at 1 by Andromeda. Two count only on Violet. Kick out at 2. Andromeda brings Violet back to her feet. Blocked by Violet. Kicked in the midsection. Oh, kicking combo onto Andromeda. Cover. Kick out at 2. Andromeda whipped into the corner. Arm wrenched through the ropes by Violet. Kick to the leg. Northern Lights suplex by Violet. Shoots the half, goes for the cover. 2 count only. Tag to Lucian. Jack and Lucian. The two young men is in the Fantastic Four. The pair, part of quadruplets. Their sisters being Celeste and Angela Utaker, who will be in action in the next series matches, as well as
preface, though, in regards to Celeste's matches, given her condition, all of her matches for the tournament were done pre-taped ahead of time.
Due to her being with quintuplets, the fearsome 5, and the fearless 5. I better remember that because I freaking followed the name. Jack has Lucian round the throat. Elbow to the face from Lucian. Nice overhead maneuver by Lucian.
I do know I am going to make another arena for the second round, or make some changes to this one once some of the teams are eliminated. Just cut down on the logos and stuff and keep the one for the teams that are remaining. So it's probably going to take at least a good couple weeks to a month before we start the second round after this one
Okay.
finishes. So depending on what happens storyline wise between characters and stuff, if people end up coming back or whatever, we can just figure out things as we go along.
Okay. One count only on Jack by Lucian. And Lucian dropped with the snake eyes by Jack. Jack exiting the ring. That's supposed to be like a regular show arena that I would be using, but
For what?
that's one of the when I used to have mixed mayhem on Fridays.
Yeah. I know.
Bless you. I know. Don't get insulted for being blessed.
Look at him. He has his paws underneath his chin like he's
In deep pensive mood or something like that.
deep in thought.
Yes, I know.
But no, I was talking about for the faction arena. Once we cut down teams after the first round, I'm gonna
Okay.
redesign the arena, remove some of the logos, and keep the ones for the remaining
Oh, now I get it.
teams and stuff. And that way, when it's all said and done, the winning faction can just have their logo be the sole.
Hey, Mason.
logo.
Welcome to the stream.
But yeah, babe, like I was saying, the winner of the faction games can just have the logo remaining as the sole logo and basically represent that arena until next year's
Okay.
fucking shit, in which case then the winner of the next faction game will have their logo on the arena for the entire year.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now I understand what you were talking about. Oh. Cover up on Lucian. 2 count only.
Water. Because hopefully 2K fixes the stuff with 25 soon, but if not, then we're probably going to be staying on
24 for a
A
while.
little while, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Because its next Supercard was supposed to be the last one for 24, but if we end up having to stay on 24, then
Just gonna have to deal with a super card on 24 after faction games.
no, the faction game Supercard is going to be on 24. I'm just saying that was supposed to be the last one, but if we have to do another one after that, if 2K doesn't fix crap with
25, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I have yet to even create anything in 25, so yeah.
I've created Rose and I've created Atticus. That's about it so far.
Mm-hmm. Jack and Lucian battling on the outside. Then back into the ring. Scoop slam by Lucian on Jack. Andromeda yelling from the ring apron for Jack to kick Lucian's ass. Rooting on her hubby. And Jack with the first fall for Ravenclaw. Lucian sends him into the corner, right over by Andromeda. Oh, interesting maneuver. Trying to choke his brother out. Lucian sent into the ropes. Drop down. Leapfrog. Ooh, nice maneuver by Jack. Slams down Lucian. But Lucian kicking out at two for the pin attempt. Tag back to Andromeda. Ooh, kick to the face of Violet. Roll through by Violet, trying to roll away. Set into the ropes. Drop down. Leapfrog. And Andromeda knocks her down. Goes through the cover.
Knocked her head off with that kick, but Violet able to kick out.
At two, yeah. Submission applied on Andromeda. Jack can't really put his hands on Violet, otherwise it'll cause a disqualification. Believe that might be the shades of purple, if I remember correctly. And Andromeda able to shoot that arm up at two. Violet unable to get a successful pin attempt. What's Violet have in mind? Goes for it again. In the cover. And it's a tie between Ravenclaw and the Celestial Nightmares. Cover by Andromeda. And that is it. You're winners of the match. Andromeda and Jack Utaker. It's Ravenclaw. Congratulations to Andromeda and Jack Utaker. Going back into the normal faction games arena. No, I don't have to. Duh. Because it's in faction games.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's why I was using the other arena. It isn't part of the...
Okay.
Yeah. Could always put them at the Gamma House arena.
Oh, haven't done that in a Gamma House in a while. Okay.
Alright.
Go where I have that match. No, that ain't it.
It's the 6-person match, babe.
No, it was D
Alright, yeah,
versus
D.
Shulky.
Yeah.
So,
And this was one of the matches that we didn't have entrances on for.
because she basically wants to whoop, they basically want to whoop each other's ass.
Yeah, I'm not gonna keep Shulky waiting. She can just start beating D's ass as soon as she wants. Turn off the entrances for the match. That's title match you just turned on. It's the other, yeah.
Got it. No holds barred. 2 out of 3 falls. Pin sub KO between D-Hulk Chick and Shulky. Shulky having issues with her sister, so not gonna delay. D with the steel chair cracks Shulky over the head with it. Knee lip to the midsection. Oh, Shulky with a show of power slams D down onto the floor. Looking for a weapon. Grabs the trash can. Kick in the midsection. Oh, D blocks her and then counters by slamming Shulky's face onto that trash can. Shulky slamming down deep onto the floor. Goes for the cover. Kick out in 1. Stomp to the arm. Face first onto the floor. It goes D. Shulky with the barbed wire bat cracks D over the head. Cover by Shulky. Kick out. Like a roundhouse kick to the face on Shulky. D going for a cover. Kick out. D lifts up Shulky on her shoulders. Knee shot to the face. Goes for a cover. 2 count only. Inverted atomic drop onto D. Then the headbutt.
Elbow to the gut by D to Shulky. Sends her across the floor to the other side of the ring. Shot to the face. Knee strike. Roll up by Shulky.
1 count only. D with the kick out. Pedigree on to D. Goes for the cover. And a kick out at 2. Shulky sure showing the frustration with that, too. D sent back into the ring. D sent under the ring apron. Punch the face. Shulky with the setup. Belly to back suplex on that ring apron.
Also, not for nothing, I feel like this arena fits this match anyway.
Yeah, might as well. It is Shulky's creation. She needs to be able to kick ass in her own creation. Deesh.
I mean, think of it this way. At least Shulky didn't have to travel that far for her
No,
match.
no, not at all. D. Measuring Shulky. Lifts her up. Again with the knee strike. Cover. Kick out at 2. D looking for a weapon. Oh, coming with the sledgehammer. He shot to the midsection. Superwoman punch. Cover.
And yelling from backstage at Shulky to kick D's ass.
She's close with Shulky. And oh no!
Uh-oh.
Your winner of this matchup is D Hulk Chick. Yeah, Shulky ain't gonna be happy.
What? What? Can I help you?
Yeah.
I'm still talking to the people.
And she don't care.
I know.
I got it. Okay.
What?
That's the one I want.
Is on.
Okay, hold on. Next up, 6 ladies inside Hell in a Cell. 2 out of 3 sub KO. I ain't picking a winner because my whole freaking family's in this match.
Can you lend me a hand? Can you help me to see? Can you reconcile this war inside of me? Time is slipping away, that I don't seem to mind. I'm missing something that I can't seem to.
Coming out at 5'9", weight 158 pounds. From Transylvania, Romania. This U-Taker Dracula.
Leave it open. Lissa recently getting married, the one Killian U-Taker just a few weeks ago.
Can you lend me your ears? I have something to say. I wanna care before it all just slips away. It's a cunning illusion. The time is on my side. I wanna feel before I have to say goodbye. Remember we died, but you're still alive. So don't let go, 'cause it's the only thing you know. There's plenty of time to see the other side. Remember we died, but until we arrive, don't let go, just let go.
Coming out next at 5'7", weight 144 pounds. From Omaha, Nebraska, Sarah Richards.
I have no place where I can go. I have no place to call my home. Nowhere I belong. Nowhere I belong. The dark embrace me as their own. Never feel when I'm alone. Got to stay strong. Got to stay strong. I need to find a way. I need to find a way. You can take my home, you can break my bones. Tear me apart, rip out my heart. Oh, in the day, this is our way. Separate me from what I love. Wing on fire from above. Oh, in the day, this is.
Coming out next for this matchup.
Losing myself, put you through hell. I've been fucking acting up too much. Tell me that you've had enough. I fall apart. You don't look surprised. Think I need some fucking therapy. Figure out what's wrong with me. When life brings me down. Empty bottles of wine. You are my mind. Missing the stars.
Coming out at 5'4", weighing 105 pounds. Originally from Asgard, now residing in Osaka, Japan, Rose Tagaya. actually getting married to Tomura Tagaya.
You can watch my demise. Been living too long in this fucking disguise. Consuming every substance I can find. You can laugh at my life, it's a joke, it's a lie. Empty bottles of wine, you on my mind. Missing the stars, I find your eyes. Another place, another life, another song, another line. Just a goodbye. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for the moment you've all been waiting for. Step the fuck up, because the final act of the evening is here. A vanishing act, the likes of which you have never seen. Countdown with me. 3, 2, 1. So kiss me goodbye, say goodnight. Hold back your tears, don't you cry. It should be worse to live as a monster or die as a hero.
Hope everybody's having a good time tonight, enjoying the show. As I said earlier, the next matchup will be between
The Wicked Ones, Circle of 7 Stars, and the Death Bride will be our next trifecta of factions battling it out for the first half of round 1
which will take place
this Saturday.
probably after LCD.
You're entitled, condescending, so self-righteous without ending, sitting, watching while consuming, pretending it's just fine, disillusioned by the noise, thinking you still have a choice.
Coming
Always
out next
praying, never
at 5'4", weighing 105 pounds. Originally from Asgard, now residing in Dragon Bella, Liliana Lancaster. Formerly Lily Utaker Black, now married to Riker Lancaster.
So destructive, unrelenting, slowly dying, you're descending, waiting, hoping for an answer to make it out alive. Your deception left you cold, self-afflicted and alone. Stop pretending as you're fading towards the light. Stare at empty mirrors, looking for a sign. Nothing but reflections of the faults that left you blind. Calling for a savior who convince you it's alright. Running from the consequence, you're wasting precious time. There's no one left to hide.
Coming out next, at 6 foot even, weighing 200 pounds.
You still need to fix the graphics for the tapestry.
I know. At 6 foot even weighing 200 pounds. From Athens, Greece, Morgana, Gorgon Nightwalker.
Michael, of course, in the crowd. Or Mason. Or, no, fuck. Jesus Christ, I'm getting myself tongue-tied. Michael in the crowd with Rebel right now watching the show. Chase probably somewhere backstage cheering on Morgana. It's been how many years and I'm still getting those three confused on occasion.
I've been shouting out the demons, darkness taking over. Will it ever be enough for me to shake what I've been chasing? I can face it, but the devil's got a hold of me. Won't let me breathe. Pull me apart. I'm ripped at the seams, spilling my guts to see what's inside of me. I can't erase and I cannot run. It's hard to escape when you're numb. And as I'm
Oh, Chase wolf whistling at Morgana, telling her, yelling, "Go get him, Morgana." And our last competitor in this matchup, coming out at 6 foot even, weighing 200 pounds, from Athens, Greece, Catherine Gorgon. As I said before, this is 2 out of 3 falls sub KO with these 6 ladies inside Hell in a Cell. Liliana going after Sarah. Nice tornado DDT.
Oh no, she turned off the HUD.
There. Now I figured it out.
I'm probably gonna switch the next match from an Iron Man just to a basic 2 out of 3 falls match.
Okay.
For the tag.
Okay.
Cause yeah, show took longer than.
Was hoping, yeah. Let's see.
Rose sporting a new look today.
Yes, she is. Maybe trying to look a lot more like the Death Ride.
Or not Death Ride. She's
The World's Den, I mean.
yeah.
My
She has their logo on the back of her shirt.
Yep, she representing the Wolves Den alongside her husband Tomura. Lissa in the corner. Damn it. Let's just get Morgana in the forefront gets back into the ring. Sarah pulling herself up by the steel of the Hell in a Cell. Oh, Lissa gets tossed out of the ring. Catherine rolling out. Liliana gets sent into the corner and has to roll out to catch a breather. Sarah gets sent flying out of the ring. Inside the ring is Morgana and Rose. Rose sent into the ropes. Nice catch by Rose. Series of kicks, then the DDT on the Catherine. Sarah comes back into the ring. In the right hand corner, we got Catherine, Liliana, and Lissa. In the ring, we've got Rose, Morgana, and Sarah.
Andromeda's in the chat. Family for the win. Preferably whichever one buys my prego ass ice cream and cake first.
Sarah with the setup up top. Ooh, nice setup into a Hurricane Rana up the top turnbuckle. And Poison Rana on Sarah by Rose. Lissa with the wing clipper onto Rose. Lissa, the mother of birth mother of one Rose and Liliana. So it's basically people in this match.
Lissa with a fall.
Yep. Submission applied on Sarah by Lissa, and Sarah with the tap out. And that is it. Your winner of the match is Lissa. You take her Dracul.
Wow. I mean, I get where you're coming from, Chase, but to say that Rose and Lily aren't your fam, that's harsh. Just look at me stirring the pot.
Yes, and Mason even said, "Chase, you are a suck up and dumbass. You know that?"
Oh no, like I've been there before, like with you in a match, so like
I
get
know. It's like your wife for the win. Because you don't want to piss her off.
Yeah, but in turn, I mean, I get you're rooting for your wife and everything, but when you have other family members in the match, you still
Need to include. That's why it's
no,
a
you
lot
don't
of
need to, you vicariously piss them off regardless. Because if you don't choose somebody, then they're like, oh, what? I'm not good enough to be chosen,
Bingo.
and then you do choose somebody, and then it's like you have all your other family members that don't get chosen. So it's a no-win situation. Anyway.
Use the Blood Fiends arena. It should be the second from the. There you go.
Match type, custom matches. I said I wasn't doing Iron Man because I. You not have a regular tag team setup?
I had to do it. I had to edit it because I was trying to have the custom matches ready for the next show, and I guess I have to. Sorry.
It's why I told you just to. No disqualification. Alright.
What you doing? 2 out of 3
Yeah.
pin sub KO.
Yep. Normal rules as.
Okay. Coming out first. At 6'3", weighing 258 pounds, from Omaha, Nebraska, the Chaos Reaper, Atticus Black.
I know you miss the taste of me. Display me as your centerpiece. You want me, nowhere to find me. Come take me. I am all that needs. If you have to, it'll be tattooed. We're alone in a room, but I know what you gotta do. You got it strong, I've got control of your soul. Drink or fall, I'll break wall. Your life's
Before my match Saturday, remind me to replace that MAD logo with the Silver 7 logo for the faction games.
coming out next, his tag team partner at 6 foot even, weighing 223 pounds, from Dragon Bella, Riker Lancaster. And now for their opponents. Coming out first person for their opponents. Hailing from the bayous of New Orleans, Louisiana, son of Ripper Springheel, his tag team partner in this matchup, DJ Springheel. Doing Celeste. And now for his tag team partner at 6'3", weighing 250 pounds, from Portland, Oregon, Ripper Springheel. Starting off with Atticus and DJ. Suplex by Atticus. Atticus missing in the corner. DJ able to get out of the way. And DJ raking Atticus's face across the top of the top rope. Cover. Only a 1 count on Atticus, kicking out. Neck breaker by DJ. Lock up. Atticus dropped with the snake eyes. Atticus able to kick away. DJ sent into the corner. Elbow out of the corner by DJ. Bouncing Atticus into the ropes with the shots to the back is DJ. Now tag to Ripper. And it's looks like a tag to Riker as well. Drops him throat burst under the top rope. Now Ripper raining the right hands on Riker. Raining the left hands this time. And then takes a punch at Atticus right there.
I think Riker spent his youth watching Super Nacho matches.
Why?
Because he has the ankle lock as his finisher, the whole give me them shoes submission that Nacho used to do.
DJ with the double backbreaker, tossing Riker across the floor, across the mat. Goes for the cover. Only a 1 count. Double axe handle to the back of Riker. And Riker turns his back to DJ and goes after Ripper. Nice super.
Interesting way to suplex him into the ring.
Using the leverage from the ropes in order to suplex him, but that did not help much because DJ back on the attack, causing getting some payback for his father Ripper. Power bomb on Riker. I think Riker's head may have grazed the announce table too on the way down. Multiple stomps to the hand by DJ. DJ looking for a weapon and Riker not allowing him to find one. Clothesline. Turning DJ upside down and inside out. Oh, now again with that suplex on Ripper. I don't know if that's a sound strategy or what, maybe to try to enrage and get DJ off his game, being the legal man in this match, going after Ripper. Dives through the ropes and the DDT on the floor on DJ. DJ had him up and Riker out the back, grabbed from behind, set up with a suplex. Sends DJ back into the ring. And now Riker looking for a weapon. And DJ was about to do some damage on Atticus, who's just standing on the ring apron, and gets dropped with the sledgehammer by Riker. Only a 2 count with that pin attempt on DJ. DJ is sent into the corner. Tag to Atticus. Double team by the duo. Double shoulder tackle on DJ. Atticus slammed onto the mat. Double axe handle to the back.
Gee, thanks, Liliana.
Oh no, what'd she do? Oh my gosh, of course. A DJ's arm being wrenched through the ropes by Atticus. Elbow out of the corner though. And tosses Atticus into the corner. Now raining the right hands. Up kick to the face by Atticus. I don't know what Atticus was thinking there. Ended up countering something from DJ with an elbow shot. Able to get a springboard maneuver in, but DJ back with the offense and shades of his daddy. Rip your face off. Cover.
I'm gonna close that door a little bit.
Okay.
DJ rolling out of the ring, going underneath looking for a weapon, grabbing a kendo stick. Or no, a shovel. Oh, my head.
Atticus into the ropes, drop down, leapfrog. Oh, shot to the face, and the first ball going to DJ and Ripper. Atticus rained the rights and lefts to the face on Ripper. Atticus and Ripper are gonna be part of the next trio for a trifecta factions for faction games on Saturday. But this ain't faction games. This is tag team versus tag team. Atticus with one of his students slash son-in-law versus Ripper and his son DJ. Atticus lifted up. Atticus out the back. Power bomb by Atticus on Ripper. Limper that I believe the elbow drop, and I think he may have connected. Lock up. Atticus sends Ripper into the corner. Elbow out of the corner by Ripper. Kick to the midsection. And that is it. Your winners of the match, Ripper and DJ Springheel. I want to thank everybody who stopped in for the live episode. Whether for a minute, an hour, the entire show. Much appreciated. We will this Saturday we will have the next battle for round 1. The Wicked Ones, the Death Ride, and the Circle of 7 Stars. I've been your host, Crushing Kelly Black. Alongside me, the Chaos Reaper, Atticus Black. Thank you so much. Have a good night, everyone.
Catch y'all Saturday after LTD. We will let y'all know in the chats if anything changes between now and then.
But until then, have a good night.